Hello, Mingalaba Dhamma class. My name is Thasanja, and my Buddhist name is Janabali, which means power of concentration. Today, I will be your presenter for part 1 of this Dhamma class. Today's Dhamma class is on Sunday, September 7th, 2025. We meet every Sunday at 4 o'clock p.m. Arizona and Pacific time. Anyone interested in Buddhist teachings is welcome to join us on Zoom. Use the ID 413-460-4622 and the password Buddha20, all lowercase. Remember, the Zoom ID and password will stay the same every week. First, 3 individuals will chant the Buddha Gamana Gata, Diwatapadi Gata, and Yojino Gata. These chants will then be followed by Part 1a, offerings, taking the Tisarana and precepts, the Metta chant, and meditation. Part 1b, Adhitthana, determination, mindfulness on death, wishing, and sharing. Part 2, Varita chanting, discussions, questions and answers, translations from the prayer book, and some kids reciting Bali prayers from the book. Today's substitute will be Suong. So Suong, please have your prayer books and the correct pages ready and close by. Before we begin, here are some important rules and regulations. If you're reading a substitution or participating in Part 1a, please try to join the Zoom meeting at least 5 minutes early. Please do not eat or drink during the prayer time, as it is very disrespectful. If you're hungry, make sure to eat before joining the meeting next time. Sit up straight and center yourself in front of your camera. Keep your camera on at all times or you may be removed from the meeting. If you're not a part of the Dhamma class, you're free to turn off your camera. Please don't fidget or play around, as it can disturb others who are praying. The prayer session is only 15 minutes, so please be mindful and respectful. For those chanting, please chant clearly and slowly so that others can follow along. We would greatly appreciate it if everyone stays respectfully until the end of the meeting. Now, please put your hands together. We'll begin with Buddha Gamana Gata. We believe you'll do great.
Buddha Gamana Gata Angira Sasa Unaya Datahi Sedaram Sio Wajirawa Wirojadi Jino Medhadu Sisake Nilayo Nilatanama Vito Dada Cha Lohida Dhamma Dhamma Cha Manjita Ikamim Subaba Sara Sadhu 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 at one time. Diwa Dapati Gata Diwa Dapati Adijo Ratima Badi Jandima Sanato Katiyo Dapati Jai Dapati Brahmano Atha Sabha Mahorati Puro Dapati De Jasa Dadisam De Jasapanam Puram Vandami Sadaram Edena Sacha Wachena Soti Me Hodu Sabada Soti De Hodu Sabada Bawatan. Yojino Gada Yojino Aneka Jatiyam Sabuddha Dawa Manga Jividampi Buddhi Pemato Alaga Manaso Adasiewa Atigasa Tato Balam Apuri Sila Balamadi Gampi Dasa Midio Bayata Magadam Damegadibagam Namami. Valentine's.
Gana Sarapatetena Dipena Damantam Sinam Diloka Dipen Saburam Pujayami Damanudam Wana Ganda Guno Bedam Edam Kusuma Santatim Pujayami Monendasa Siripada Sararuhe Adiwase no Bande Paniyam Parikapitam Anukampam Upadaya Patigana tu Utama Adiwase no Bande Bhojanam parikapitam anukampam upadaya patikanatu uttama bhavantai.
Okata, 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 kayakan, wasikan, menogan, tapadota, katendo, a pied dogo, piaupa zijin, a junga, patama, tutia, tatia, the jane, na jane, don't jimia, pia yetana, tia yetana, tenga yetana, yetana metomba dogo, yo ate, ale amia, la somoye, shiko buzo, pomyo mansho, gado bai, a shimpia, gado yado, a jo ajam, a beleba, katomba, yapishiba, yentu ba. Upetitia leba, petanatia ngaba doma. Akakaten kilo ninti period. Matea potea nipatea domiako yabalo e ashimpia bawanta.
Aham bante tisaranena saha nawanga sampanagatam upo sata silam tamam yajami anugaham katawam silam deta me bande tutiyampi aham bante tisaranena saha nawanga sampanagatam upo sata silam Tamam yajami anugraham katwa silam de ta me bande tatiyampi aham bande tisaranena saha nawanga sampanagatam upo sata silam tamam yajami anugraham katwa silam de ta me bande ama bande Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dhammam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Tutiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Tutiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Tutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Amabante.
Panatipata Varamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Adinadana Varamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Abramacharya Varamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Musawada Varamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Sura Meraya Majapamadatana Varamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Vikala Bhojana Varamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Nachagita Wadita Visuka Dasana Malaganda Vilebana Dharana Mandana Vibhusanatana Varamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Ujjasayana Mahasayana Varamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Metta Sahagatena Cetasa Sabapana Bhutesu Paridra Viharanam Samadhiyami Ama Bande Bhavantai.
Iti piso bhagava arahan sammasambuddho vijjacena samano sukado lokavido anuttaro purisa dhammasarati satta deva manusanam bhakto bhagava. Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Santitiko Akaliko Ehivasiko Opaneiko Bhajatam Veditapo Wenyuhe.
Sumyape, it is your turn. Suong, could you please substitute for Sumyape on prior book, page 13, 9 Virtues of the Sangha?
Supatipano Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Ujjupatipano Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Nyayapatipano Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Samijjipatipano Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Yaditam Chatari Purisayugani Ada Purisa Bhugala Esa Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Ahuneyo Bahuneyo Dakineyo Angelikaraniyo Anudaram Punya Ketam Lokasa. Bow one time.
Suong, it is your turn. Suong, are you ready?
Aham awero homi abhyapajo homi anigo homi suki atanam pariharami mama mata pitu acharya cha nyadimita cha sabramacharino cha awera hontu abhyapaja hontu aniga hontu sukhiyatanam pariharantu amakam araka dewata ima samim awase ima samim arame araka dewata awera hontu abhyapaja hontu aniga hontu sukhiyatanam pariharantu.
Sabe Sata, Sabe Bana, Sabe Buddha, Sabe Bugala, Sabe Adabhawa Pariyabhana, Saba Itiyo, Sabe Purisa, Sabe Ariya, Sabe Anariya, Sabe Dewa, Sabe Manusa, Sabe Winipadiga, Awera Hontu, Abhyavaja Hontu, Aniga Hontu, Sukhiyatanam Pariharantu, Tuga Mujantu, Yada Lada Sampadido, Mawika Jantu, Kamasaka.
Puratimaya Disaya, Dakinaya Disaya, Pachimaya Disaya, Uttaraya Disaya, Puratimaya Nidisaya, Dakinaya Nidisaya, Pachimaya Nidisaya, Uttaraya Nidisaya, Hatimaya Disaya, Uprimaya Disaya.
Sabe Sata Sabe Bana, Sabe Bhuta, Sabe Bugala, Sabe Atabawa, Bria Bana, Saba Itio, Sabe Barisa, Sabe Aria, Sabe Anaria, Sabe Dewa, Sabe Manusa, Sabe Winipadika, Avira Hondu, Avya Pada Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Suki Atanan Pariharantu, Dukkha Mutantu, Yada Lada Sampatito, Mawikatantu, Kamasaka. Udam yawa pawagacha ado yawa awicito samanta chaka walesu yasata patawichara abhyapacha niweracha nijukacha nupadawa udam yawa pawagacha Adoyawa Awichito Samanta Chaka Walesuya Sata Udakechara Abhyapaja Nivaraja Nidukacha Nupadawa Udamyawa Bawakacha Adoyawa Awisito Samanta Chaka Walesuya Sata Akasaya Chara Abhya Paja Niweracha Nidukacha Nupatawa.
Now we'll learn how to meditate by Chloe, Victoria, Valerie, Fizanjo, and Sumyape.
What is meditation? Meditation is a way to keep the mind cool and calm by concentrating on one object. There are many ways to meditate. In our Dhamma class, primarily we study Anapanasati and body scanning meditation. In Anapanasati, a natural focus is your own breath, which is always with you. If you simply keep feeling the breath as it comes in and as it goes out, the mind gets quieter and more peaceful. In body scanning meditation, you scan your whole body from head to toe, from the front and the back. The only trouble is something will always take your attention away, maybe a noise or a pin in the knee. But often your own mind is the problem. It is so full of useless stuff, like a monkey jumping here and there. It is so hard to control. To become the master of your mind, you need some lessons, enough time, and a good place to learn how to practice. With enough practice, meditation helps to replace bad thoughts and feelings with feelings.
Victoria, are you ready?
Why do we meditate? By learning how to control the mind, we start to get rid of negative habits and develop good mental qualities instead. If your mind is cool, you make good decisions, you don't get confused, you make less mistakes, you don't get angry or feel afraid, and you become more confident. If your mind is calm, you become peaceful and happy, you are less worried and frustrated, you don't get stressed about work or exams, you develop compassion and kindness, and you have more harmonious relationships. If your mind is concentrated, you get less distracted by useless things, you find it easier to focus and learn, you perform better in sports and games, you make better music and art, and you will be more trustworthy.
What is different between samatha and vipassana meditation? Samatha meditation and vipassana meditation are two different types of meditation. Samatha aims at achieving deep concentration, while vipassana aims at understanding both the body and mind. In samatha meditation, the focus is solely on one object to attain deep concentration, such as by fixing the mind on a single point. In contrast, vipassana meditation involves observing various mental and physical processes as they occur. During samatha meditation, when the mind wanders, we bring it back to the chosen object.
However, in Vipassana meditation, when the mind wanders, we observe it without trying to control it. Only when the distraction fades, we return our focus to the primary object. These differences in focus and approach distinguish the two types of meditation.
Guided muscle relaxation meditation. We are going to practice guided muscle relaxation meditation. Before we begin, please straighten your body, center yourself in the middle of your camera, put your hands together with the right on top of the left with your thumbs connected, and place them in your lap. Then close your eyes. Step 1, when I say a group of muscle, focus on the group of muscles you hear and feel the tenseness in them. Step 2, mentally relax those group of muscles. Step 3, feel those muscles completely relaxed. Let's start. Your scalp muscles, all the muscles on your head are relaxed. Your forehead and eyebrows are relaxed. Your eyes, ears, nose, lips, and chin are relaxed. Your neck and shoulders are relaxed. Your arms, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers are relaxed. Your chest and upper back are relaxed. Your abdomen and lower back are relaxed. Your hips and thighs are relaxed. Your knees and legs are relaxed. Your ankles, feet, and toes are relaxed. Now your whole body from head to toe fully relaxed.
We are moving on to body scanning meditation. Imagine you are holding a scanner in your hand. You are going to scan your whole body from the front to the back with that scanner. Let's start at the top of our head. Scan down slowly, inch by inch, muscle by muscle, feeling the smooth flow of positive energy. Opening all the energy channels. If you run into any area of block, focus on that area and mentally relax that area. Try to scan through that area again. You will notice that the area is now open. Scan down further till you get to the tip of your toes. Now you are going to scan your back. Start from your heels, scanning upwards, back of your legs, back of your knees, back of your thighs, back of your hips, your lower back, your upper back, the back of your shoulders, the back of your neck, the back of your head, and the top of your head. Now you have successfully finished one cycle of body scanning meditation. Practice another cycle on your own. Once all the energy channels are open, your body will feel very light. It will feel as if you're riding a calm ocean wave. We are now done meditating.
Tuka pata chani tuka, baya pata chani baya, soka pata chani soka, on to sape pipanino.
Nahi vere na verani samantira kurachanam avere na cha samanti esadamo sanantano.
Saba papasa agana kusalasa upasabada jajita puyo dapana etam purana sasanam.
Marna me tuam jiwita me atuam ita me punyam nipana sapajayo hotu imam punya bhagam sabasatanam pajema sadhu 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 Valentine.
It is now part 2 of the Dhamma class, and again, please do not eat anything. However, drinking water is now fine. So we will be starting off with program number 1, which is Chant of Nega Jaji to Jaya Mangala Gadas by Amara, Mate, May, Cindy, Valerie, Cynthia, Pia Balak, Chloe, and Hank and Hema. Amara, it is your turn.
Aneka jati gatha. Aneka jati gatha. Aneka jati Aneka jati samsaram. Sandavisam. Anebisam. Kahakaram. Gawe santo. Dukha jati punam. Kahakaraka. Ditosi. Punageha. Nagahasi. Sabadeba sukha bhaga kahakutam visangaragatam citam tananam kayamajaga. Paditra samubada anuloma avijja pachiya sankhara pachiya Vinyana pachiya namarupam pachiya salayadana pachiya basa pachiya vedana pachiya dana pachiya upadana pachiya bhava pachiya jadi pachiya jaramaranam sukhabridewa dukhadomana subhayasa sambhavadim ewa medasa kevalasa dukhagadasa samudaya hoti. Paticca samuppada patiloma avijjaya tveva asesa viraga nirodha sankhara nirodha vijnana nirodha nama rupa nirodha Nama Rupa Nirodha Salayatana Nirodha Pasat Nirodha Vedana Nirodha Dana Nirodha Upadana Nirodha Upadana Nirodha, Bhava Nirodha, Bhava Nirodha, Jati Nirodha, Jati Nirodha, Jara Maranam, Soka Paridewa, Dukkha Domana Supayasa, Nirujanti, Ewa Netasa, Kevalasa, Dukkha Kandasa, Nirodho Hoti.
Udanakatas Yadahawe Patu Bhavanti Dhamma Atapino Jayato Brahmanasa Atasakanka Vapayanti Sabha Yato Bhajanati Sahetu Dhammam Yadahawe Patu Bhavanti Dhamma Atapino Jayato Brahmanasa Atasakangka Vapayanti Sabha Yato Kayam Pachayanam Awedi Yadahawe Patu Bhavanti Dhamma Atapino Jayato Brahmanasa Vidubayam Titati Marasanam Suryo wa Opasaya Mantalikam
Patana Pachayat Yudesam Hetu Pachayam Aramana Pachayam Adipati Pachayam Anantara Pachayam Samanantara Pachayam Sahajata Pachayam Anyamanya Pachayam Nisaya Pachayam Upanisaya Pachayam Uvechata Pachayam Pachajata Pachayam Asevana Pachayam Kama Pachayam Vipaka Pachayam Ahara Pachayam Indriya Pachayam Jhana Pachayam Magga Pachayam Sampayutta Pachayam Vipayutta Pachayam Ati Pachayam Nati Pachayam Vikata Pachayam Avikata Pachayati.
Jaya Mangala Gata Mahakaruniko Nato Hitaya Sababaninam Puretwa Parami Sabha Bado Samboti Mudamam Etena Sajawajena Soti Hotu Sabada Jayanto Bodhiya Mule Sajanam Nandi Wadeno Ewa Mewa Jayo Hotu Jaya Su Jaya Mangala
Aparajita Palange Sise Putui Pugale Abhiseke Sababudanam Agapato Pamotati Sunagatam Sumangalam Supadpadam Suhuditam Sugano Sumuhuto Cha Sayutam Sahitam Brahmacharisu
Parakinam Kaya Kamam Vacha Kamam Parakinam Parakinam Manokamam Panidite Parakine Parakinani Katwana Lavantate Parakine Te Atalara Sukita Virula Buddha Sasane Aroga Sukita Hota Sahasabehi Nyatibi Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu.
We're now moving on to program number 2, which is Basic Buddhism, first by Jewel, Lyra, and Lane, then by Shinta, Tiffany, and Noel, then by Sarah, Biabalat, and Xingling, then by Valerie, Mason, and Chloe, then by Nathan and Amara, and lastly by the Zinjo, Helen Ong, and Sue Ong.
Hello, Mangalaba. My name is Jewel, and my Buddhist name is Inda Bali, which means keeper of energy. I live in Virginia. So today, my dear sister and my dear Demont friend will be joining me. So, Martin, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Mangalaba. My name is Mati, and my Buddhist name is Hita Bali, which means good keeper. And I live in Texas. So, Lara, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Mangalaba. My name is Lyra, and my Buddhist name is Sikapali, which means keeper of morality. So I live in Virginia. So Jewel, what will we be talking about today? Today we will be talking about Mangalat. What is Mangalat? The Pali word Mangalat generally refers to anything considered auspicious, lucky, or a symbol of good fortune. Today, certain Westerners perceive items such as horseshoes, rabbit's feet, or four-leaf clovers as signs of luck, while some Eastern cultures believe that raising golden fish brings about auspiciousness. However, despite these superstitious beliefs, the Buddha outlined the 38 blessings as genuinely auspicious aspects of life. We can study these 38 blessings in Mangala Sutta, which we chant frequently in our Dhamma class.
Burmese people greet each other by saying Mangala Ba. In this context, Mangala means good morning or good evening, while the word Ba is added as a mark of respect.
So now we will be asking questions. Rebecca, what does the Pali word Mangala refer to?
Auspicious or lucky signs or a symbol of good fortune.
That is correct. Cynthia, how do certain Westerns perceive luck?
Horseshoes, rabbit's feet, and four-leaf clovers.
That's correct.
Rebecca, how many lucky sounds did the Buddha teach?
The Buddha taught 38 lucky signs in the Mangala Sutta.
That is correct.
Cynthia, how do Burmese people use the word Mangala in greetings?
They say Mangala Ba, meaning good morning or good evening, with Ba added for respect.
That is correct. That is all, and thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.
It's now Shinta, Tiffany, and Noel's turn.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Shintan. My Buddhist name is Moka Bali, which means freedom keeper. So today, my friends Tiffany and Noel will be joining me. So please introduce yourselves.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Tiffany. My Buddhist name is Santa Bali, which means peacekeeper. So, Noel, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Noel and my Buddhist name is Wanapala, which means power of personality. So Shinkna, what are we talking about today?
We will be talking about samadhi. So I'll be going first. And please listen carefully because we have questions at the end. What is samadhi? Samadhi means concentration and calmness of the mind. Right concentration or samadhi helps us focus deeply, allowing us to understand important truths about life.
When our mind is concentrated, we see things as they really are. This helps us realize three key ideas. Anicca, everything changes. Dukkha, life can be unsatisfying, and anatta, there is no permanent self.
The Buddhists suggest 40 different things to meditate on to develop samadhi. Some methods include 1. Metta bhavana, loving kindness meditation. 2. Kaya gata sati, reflecting on the body parts. 3. Anapanasati, mindfulness on breathing. 4. Maranasati, reflection on death.
Once a person becomes focused, they can practice insight meditation or vipassana to deepen their understanding. So now we'll be asking questions. So Noel, what is your question?
My first question is to Victoria, and it is, what is samadhi?
It means deep concentration and a calm mind.
Yes, that is correct.
My question is to Juju, and why is samadhi important?
It helps us understand life's truths.
Yes, that's correct.
My question is to Victoria, and what is one way to practice samadhi?
Mindfulness of breathing, also known as anapanasati.
That's correct. And Noah, what is your last question?
My last question is to Juju, and it is, how many meditation methods did the Buddha suggest?
He suggests 40 different methods.
Yes, that is correct, and that is all. Thank you for listening.
Is now Sarah, Biabalat, and Shing Langstrom.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Sarah, and my Buddhist name is Jagat Pali, which means good guardian. So today we'll be talking about something with two Dhamma friends of mine. So Biabalat, please introduce yourself.
Hi, Dhamma class. My name is Kevin Hong, and my Buddhist name is Biablat, which means power or love. So, Shilin, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Mingalava. My name is Shinki Ling, and my Buddhist name is Vera Bali, which means big keeper. I live in Colorado. So, Sarah, what will we be talking about today?
Today we'll be talking about karma, and we'll also be asking questions in the end. So everyone, please listen carefully. What is karma? Karma, or kan in Burmese, means actions done with intention. It follows the law of karma, which is the idea that every action
Our actions fall into three categories: thoughts, mental actions, speech, what we say, and body, what we do. For an action to be considered karma, it must be done with intention. Karma can be either wholesome good or unwholesome bad.
Karma doesn't mean our future is fixed. The past affects the present, but we can still change our future. The results of our actions are called yipa, ga, consequences, or bala, fruits.
In simple terms, good actions lead to good results, while bad actions lead to bad results. This helps explain why things happen differently for everyone. So now we'll be moving on to questions. So Biabla, please ask the first question.
Shinki, what is karma?
Karma means actions done with intention. It teaches that every action has a result.
That is correct. Shinglin, can you please ask the next question?
My next question is a Qixing. So Qixing, what are the three types of actions in karma?
The three types of actions are thoughts, what we think, speech, what we say, and body, what we do.
That is correct. So Sarah, please ask your next question.
My next question is to Gina Balat. So can karma change our future?
Yes, even though the past affects us, we can still change our future by choosing good actions.
That is correct. So Biabla, please ask the last question.
Shinki, what happens when we do good or bad actions?
Good actions lead to good results, and bad actions lead to bad results.
That's correct. And that is all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for watching.
It is now Valerie, May, Cindy, and Chloe's turn.
Hello, Mingalaba. My name is Valerie Chow, and my Buddhist name is Dana Bali, which means the keeper of charity. I live in Chino Hills, California. So, Mason D, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Mangalaba. My name is Mason D. My Buddha name is Loka Bali, which means guardian of the boy. I live in Jacksonville, Florida. So Chloe, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Manglaba. My name is Chloe Chang, and my Buddha's name is Diti Bali, which means keeper of wisdom. I live in Chino Hills, California. So, Valerie, what will we be talking about today?
We will be talking about Kaya Kama. I'll start first. Everybody, please listen carefully because at the end we will be asking questions. What is Kaya Kama? The Bali word Kaya Kama, called Kaya Kan in Burmese, means bodily actions, which happen through the body. These actions come from the mind, and the body acts them out. The body is like a door through which actions are performed.
Some actions like killing or stealing can be done through speech by giving commands, but they are still considered bodily actions. Bodily actions can be good or bad. There are 3 bad bodily actions to avoid.
Number 1, Panatipata, killing living beings. Number 2, Adinadana, taking what is not given, stealing. Number 3, Kamesumijajara, sexual misconduct.
By avoiding these bad actions, we perform good bodily actions, which help us create a peaceful and kind life. Now we will be asking questions. So Mason D, please ask your first question.
So my first question is to Hema. So Hema, what does Kaya Kama mean?
Kaya Kama means bodily actions, which are actions we do using our body.
Yes, that's correct. So Chloe, please ask your next question.
My next question is to Hank, and it is, where do bodily actions come from?
They come from our mind and our body carries them out.
That is correct. So Valerie, please ask your next question.
My next question is to Hema. And Hema, what are the 3 bad bodily actions we should avoid?
Killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct.
That is correct. So Mason D, please ask the last question.
So my last question is to Hank. So Hank, why is it important to avoid bad bodily actions?
Avoiding these bad actions helps us live a peaceful and kind life.
Yes, that is correct. Thank you for watching and listening.
Thank you for listening.
It is Matthew and Emra's turn.
Hello, Minglava. My name is Maithun, and my Buddha's name is Jaru Bali, which means keeper of beauty. I live in Toronto, Canada. Today, my dear Dhamma friend Amara will be joining me. So, Amara, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Minglava. Hello, Minglava. My name is Amara, and my Buddha name is Amata Bali, which means keeper of deathlessness. And I live in Texas. Maitha, what will we be talking about today?
Today, we will be talking about Vajjigama. So, I'll go first. Everyone, please listen carefully because we will be asking questions at the end. What is Vajjigama? The Pali word Vajjigama, called Wasigan in Burmese, means actions we do with our speech or the words we say. These are known as verbal actions. Verbal actions come from our mind, and we express them through speaking. Verbal actions can also be good or bad.
Even though some actions like lying could be done by writing or using hand signals, they are still considered verbal actions. Because they usually happen through speech, there are 4 main bad verbal actions to avoid.
1. Musawada, lying, false speech. 2. Bisuna waja, slandering, saying bad things to cause trouble. 3. Barusa waja, using harsh or hurtful words. 4. Sampat balapat, talking about useless or silly things, frivolous talks.
By avoiding these bad speech, we perform good verbal actions, which helps us speak truthfully and kindly.
Now we will be asking questions. So my first question is to Teng Teng. So Teng Teng, what does Wachigama mean?
Wachigama means action we do with our speech or the word we say.
That's correct. Amara, could you please ask your next question?
Yes. Hey, where do verbal actions come from?
They come from our mind and we express them by speaking.
That is correct.
So my next question is to Teng Teng. So Teng Teng, what are the 4 bad verbal actions we should avoid?
Lying, slandering, using hurtful words, and talking about useless things.
That's correct. Amara, could you please ask your last question?
Yes. My last question is to Hang that. Why is it important to avoid bad verbal actions?
Speaking truthfully and kindly helps us have good relationships and a peaceful life.
That is correct.
That's all from us. Thank you for watching and listening.
Thank you for watching and listening.
Is this intro Hila and Suang?
Hello, Mingalaba Dhamma class. My name is Siddhanjo, and my Buddhist name is Jana Bali, which means power of concentration. Today, me and a few Dhamma friends will be talking about something. So, Hina could you please introduce yourself? Hina, we cannot hear you. Suong, how about you introduce yourself first?
Hello, Mingalaba Dhamma class. My name is Suong, and my Buddhist name is Jagapali, which means protector of the Dhamma. So, Hannah, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Hein Leong, and my Buddhist name is Sukabala, which means power of happiness. So, to Zincha, what will we be talking about today?
We will be talking about offering flowers to the Buddha statue. Everyone, please listen carefully because we will be asking a couple questions in the end. So, Suong, could you please start us off?
Offering flowers to the Buddha. Buddhists offer flowers to the Buddha statue for a few special reasons. Flowers are beautiful and they symbolize the beauty and impermanence of life. Buddhists believe that everything in the world is always changing, just like flowers that bloom and eventually wither away.
When Buddhists offer flowers to the Buddha statue, it reminds them to appreciate the beauty around them, but also to understand that beauty doesn't last forever. It teaches them to enjoy and cherish the present moment because it will not last forever.
Offering flowers is a way to practice generosity, an important Buddhist virtue. By giving flowers, Buddhists cultivate selflessness and a spirit of giving.
In Buddhist scriptures, it is stated that those who offer flowers will attain 5 benefits: possessing a beautiful and pure appearance, having a fragrant body that spreads a pleasant aroma, being loved by gods and humans, achieving fame, and experiencing physical and mental happiness.
It also reminds them of life's impermanence, shows respect to the Buddha, and encourages appreciation for beauty. That is all, so now we'll be asking questions. So, Hina could you please ask the first one?
The first question is for Marinda, and it is, why do Buddhists offer flowers to the Buddha?
To show respect and love.
That is correct. So, Zincha, could you please ask the next question?
My next question is for Amy, which is, what do flowers teach us?
Absent.
Well, the answer was, life is beautiful but changes. So, Suong, could you please ask the next question?
Miranda, what good habit do we practice by giving flowers?
Generosity and kindness.
That is correct. Now, Hannah, can you please ask the last question?
The last question is for Miranda, and it is, what can offering flowers bring?
Happiness and good fortune.
That is correct.
Now, that is all, and thank you for listening.
We are now moving on to program number 3, which is choose the correct one out of the given answers by Rebecca and Cynthia.
Hello to my class. My name is Rebecca, and my Buddhist name is Metta Bali, which means keeper, loving kindness. For today's program of question and answers, my sister Cynthia will be joining me. So, Cynthia, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Cynthia, and my Buddhist name is Magapali, which means keeper of the middle path. And the individuals I'll be asking are Hema, Dane, Lyra, Amara, Kamapali, Valerie, Snowy, Alexander, Benji, Hank, Midone, Matane, Chloe, Olente, Sandy, Jewel, Sarah, William, and Juju.
Hema, what does the Bali word Mangala refer to?
Auspicious or lucky signs, or a symbol of good fortunes.
That is correct. Dane, how many lucky signs did the Buddha teach?
The Buddha taught 38 lucky signs in the Mangala Sutta.
That is correct. Lyra, how many meditation methods did the Buddha suggest?
He suggested 40 different methods.
That is correct. Amara, what does Kaya Gama mean?
Kaya means bodily actions, which are actions we do using our body.
That is correct. Kama Bali, where do bodily actions come from?
Could you repeat that one?
Yes. Where do bodily actions come from?
They come from our mind and our body carries them out.
That is correct. Valerie, what are the 3 bad bodily actions we should avoid?
Killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct.
That is correct. Snowy, why is it important to avoid bad bodily actions?
Avoiding bad actions help us live a peaceful and kind life.
That is correct. Alexander, what does Wajigama mean?
Wachikama means actions we do with our speech or the words we say.
That is correct. Benji, where do verbal actions come from?
They come from our mind and we express them by speaking.
That is correct.
Hank, why do Buddhists offer flowers to the Buddha?
To show respect and love.
That is correct. Midone, what do flowers teach us?
Life is beautiful but changes.
That is correct. Matane, what good habit do we practice by giving flowers?
Can you repeat that again?
What good habit do we practice by giving flowers?
Wait, let me. Generosity and kindness.
That is correct. Chloe, what can offering flowers bring?
Happiness and good fortune.
That is correct. Olente, what does the Bali word Mangala refer to?
Auspicious or lucky signs or a symbol of good fortune.
That is correct. Sandy, how many lucky signs did the Buddha teach?
Can you repeat that again?
How many lucky signs did the Buddha teach?
He taught 38 lucky signs in the Mangala Sutta.
That is correct. Jewel, how many meditation methods did Buddha suggest?
He suggested 40 different methods.
That is correct. Sarah, what does Kaya Gama mean?
Kaya kama means bodily actions, which are actions we do using our body.
That is correct. William, where do bodily actions come from?
They come from our mind and our body carries them out.
That is correct. Juju, what are the 3 bad bodily actions we should avoid?
Can you repeat the question?
What are the 3 bad bodily actions we should avoid?
Killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct.
That is correct.
That is all. Thank you for participating and listening.
We are now moving on to program number 4, which is answer the questions by the Zincho.
Hello, Mingalaba Dhamma class. My name is Thazancho, and my Buddhist name is Janapali, which means power of concentration. Today I'll be asking a few questions to the individuals Swizin, Densin, Linlin, Mathin, Amara, Snowy, Lyra, Sandy, Jewel, Shinlang, and Emma. So to the people I just listed, please be ready and prepared. Swizin, could you please list the 3 kaya again?
Vanatipata, 2 Adenadana, and 3 Kamisumicachara.
That is correct. Thank you. Densin, please list the 4 wasi again.
1 Musawada, 2 Pisunawacha, 3 Parusawacha, and 4 Sampapalapa.
That is correct. Thank you. Linlin, please list the 3 manokan.
1 Abija, 2 Wiyabada, and 3 Michaditi.
That is correct. Thank you. Mathing, what is Buddhism? Please answer in Pali and English.
It means in Pali and English like this. Sabababa sa'a karana, not to do any evil. Kusala sa upasabada, to practice good. Satchitaburiyo dabanam, to purify your mind. Eda Buddhana Sasana, this is the teacher of the Buddhas, which means this is Buddhism.
That is correct. Thank you. Amara, how do you chant metta meditation on your Dhamma class?
Can you come back to me, please?
All right. Snowy, how do you chant metta meditation on your relatives and friends?
Nyati mitata avira hontu avya pada hontu anika hontu suki atanam pariharantu.
That is correct. Thank you. Lyra, how do you chant metta meditation on your parents?
Mama mata pitu awera hontu abya baro jahantu aniga hontu sukiata nampari harantu.
That is correct. Thank you. Sandy, how do you chant metta meditation on yourself?
Ahemawero homi abya bajo homi anigo homi sukiata nampari harami.
That is correct. Thank you. Jewel, please list the 3 kaya again.
1 Panatipata, killing living beings. 2 Adinadana, taking what is not given or stealing. And 3 Game Sumichachara, sexual misconduct.
That is correct. Thank you. Shinlang, please list the 4 wasi again.
1 Musavata, lying in spouse speech. 2 Visu Navacha, slandering, saying bad things to cause trouble. 3 Parusavacha, using harsh or hurtful words. 4 Sampapalapa, talking about useless or silly things, frivolous talk.
That is correct. Thank you. And Emma, how do you chant metta meditation on your relatives and friends?
Absent.
Okay. Coming back to Amara, how do you chant metta meditation on your Dhamma class?
Tapramachari no cha arara hontu abya bacha hontu. Wait. Sapramachari no cha arara hontu abya bacha hontu anika hontu suki atanam pariharantu.
That is correct. And that is all, and thank you for listening.
Now at the end of the Dhamma class, everyone please put your hands together and recite Buddha Sasanam Chiram Dutu 3 times. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Dutu. May the Buddha's teachings last long. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Dutu. May the Buddha's teachings last long. Buddha, Sazanam, Jiram, Do. May the Buddha's teachings last long. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. It is long. Thank you for coming.